When it comes to Pokemon battling, abilities have become an important decision when it comes to team building. Whether it involves setting up a weather condition, dealing more damage on your moves, or is named Intimidate, Pokemon abilities are what create a team. I believe the same can be said for Pokemon with gimmick abilities. Gimmick abilities have varied in the world of Pokemon. Some are creative and helpful and balanced, like Palafin Zero to Hero, transforming the weak Dolphin into a Pokemon with literally legendary stats after swapping it in and out again. Or Shedinja's Wonder Guard, which prevents it from taking any damage unless it's from a super effective move, allowing it to become a very solid revenge sweeper if your opponent has run out of answers for it. But seriously, if that thing had sturdy, we would be fucked. For every good gimmick ability, however, there is a terrible equivalent, like Truant, allowing Slacking and Durance to only attack every other turn, or Archeops' Defeatist, cutting its offensive stats in half after losing 50% of its HP. Or for the sake of this video, Regigigas' Slow Start. Regigigas is known as the king of the Regis. It only awakens when all of its subjects have lined up in front of the king itself. And just like any king that awakens after a 1,000-year slumber, it don't move so well. Slow Start halves Regigigas' physical attacking stat and speed stat for the first 5 turns that it is out on the field. That means it can't abuse its...
That's pretty good.
It also means that if Regigigas switches out, Slow Start's counter resets itself, and you would have to keep it out for 5 more turns to finally get Regigigas going again. It takes a lot of investment to put into this Pokemon to unlock its full potential that most trainers don't usually see through. In double battles, however, Regigigas has seen some new light. Thanks to Weezing's new ability, Neutralizing Gas, which negates every other Pokemon ability on the board, Regigigas finally had found a way to shed its terrible ability, and during Generation 8 with Dynamaxing, it could boost its own stats, take hits twice as hard, and hit back even harder. Even after a poll that I made for this video, you all agree. Weezing is your favorite partner Pokemon to use with Regigigas for its consistency and support that it provides with Will-O-Wisp and Taunt. However, that doesn't mean there aren't other options to try and get rid of Slow Start. Grafaiai has access to a move called Doodle, which lets it copy a Pokemon's ability and rewrite not only its own, but its partner's ability as well. Meaning you can give Regigigas abilities from your opponent's Pokemon, with the exception of, well, like half the meta right now. But being able to overwrite an ability with Prankster level priority is pretty sweet. With the exception of Entrainment, we also have classic ability switching in the form of Skill Swap. But I'm not swapping just any ability. Scarlet and Violet saw the return of many Pokemon missing from Sword and Shield, not only including my favorite Ely boy, who's a good boy, but also Medicham. Medicham is a strange Pokemon to work with in today's day and age. It has very mediocre stats all around, which makes it tough to use as an offensive or defensive threat. Luckily, it does get access to an ability to help its weak attack stat, better known as Pure Power, which doubles the Pokemon's physical attack stat permanently when it comes into battle. What this Pokemon also gets access to, however, is Skill Swap. You can see where this is going already. Skill swapping Huge Power onto Regigigas confirms that the legendary Titan will one-shot almost anything in its path. Maxing out Regigigas' attack stat while adding Huge Power to the Titan makes it go from
Not that good. Campfire.
With this, you can run Regigigas' signature move, Crush Grip, a normal type move that does damage based on the defending Pokemon's current HP stat. If used on a Pokemon who has full health, this is a base 120 physical attacking stab move with no recoil or drawbacks onto Regigigas, unlike Double Edge or Giga Impact. What's also nice about Regigigas is that it also gets access to Wide Guard, a variant of Protect that stops all spread-based moves like Astral Barrage, Heat Wave, and Terrastallize Terrapagos' Terra Starstorm. Try saying that 3 times fast. This makes it a great defensive option to set up with Medicham, so you can skill swap turn 1 and set up your Titan with no drawbacks. Along with those moves, I also ran Knockoff for utility, plus having a strong way to take out Calyrex Shadow Rider, which, fun fact, even one-shots with Slow Start active. I added afterwards High Horsepower to combo well with a Pokemon you'll see later on in the list. I gave Regigigas an Adamant nature with 244 EVs into its physical attack, 188 EVs into its HP stat, stat, 44 points into its physical defense, 28 points into special defense, and the last 4 into its speed. I gave Regigigas a Terra type of Fire, along with the Clear Amulet to hold. Clear Amulet lets you play Regigigas in front of Intimidate users without caring, while a Terra type of Fire stops random burns from Heat Waves or Incineroars running Will-O-Wisp. Okay, seriously, when did this start? I feel like I missed something. Life Orb is okay for more damage, but with huge power, it's very unnecessary most of the time. Medicham can be built up to preference, but I've had a few ideas to optimize it for today's metagame. Because of its slow speed stat, some people have looked at scarfing it, but when it can't outspeed Shadow Rider with a scarf and max speed, it'll be useless as it faints almost immediately. A few people that I've seen trying to play Medicham is with a Focus Sash, so they could get away with pulling off the skill swap as a whole, but it doesn't do you any good if you lose to Fake Out. So what I've come to was making sure that I've got enough bulk to live certain hits, like Surging Strikes from an Urshifu, while also giving it a Covert Cloak, so I don't have to care about Incineroar or Fake Outs as a whole anymore. I put max investment into its HP, while giving it 140 EVs into its special defense, and putting the rest into its physical defense, while giving it a careful nature. Along with Skill Swap, I gave it Helping Hand, Fake Out, and Force Palm as its moveset. Force Palm used to be close combat, but going for a paralysis chance seemed too good to be true instead of damaging with a character that you know won't hit as hard in the first place. I gave it a Terra type of normal, specifically to counter Calyrex Shadow Rider and make as an aggressive play as possible with Regigigas. Now, we can't forget, Regigigas isn't a restricted legendary, so we can still fill a slot on our team. I drafted a lot of different team ideas, trying to find a backup Pokemon to utilize pure power if Regigigas didn't work out. Groudon and Koraidon seemed like viable options, however, I went for a somewhat forgotten Pokemon this generation, Zacian Crowned. With its attack boost that it gets from Intrepid Sword, after skill swapping with Medicham, pure power boosts its attack stat up even further. Plus, having arguably the best dual typing in the game on my team that only loses in speed to Calyrex Shadow Rider was hard to pass up. To counter Zacian's fire weakness, I also included Pelipper on my team to set up Rain and Tailwinds as necessary, and is another wide guard user on top of that. And let's just say, funny shenanigans can ensue. I also included Landorus Incarnate for ground special and type coverage, who also synergizes in the rain with Sandsear Storm. My final slot for the team kept swapping around for a bit. I liked Rotom Wash, who synergized in the rain, but I was also inspired from content creator Viz on their video about huge power Regigigas. With experimenting, Comfey is an amazing support to put beside Regigigas and Zacian to keep them in the fight for as long as possible, thanks to priority-based healing through triage. For this team, you're usually leading with Regigigas and Medicham to go for your combo turn 1. After you skill swap with Regigigas, you can also skill swap Slow Start onto other threats if need be. You can also sub Regigigas for Zacian for even more damage, but Zacian in the back is usually preferred. If you don't feel confident on using Regigigas, you can always play a Rain team with Zacian involving a Landorus and Pelipper lead. Keeping Comfey in the back is always recommended. Even if Medicham falls before you get skill swap off, you can use Regigigas for support through knockoffs and wide guards. Don't get me wrong, not having neutralizing gas makes Regigigas not as consistent, but it now has the power to knock out Pokemon independently after skill swap. For those who want to tinker with the team and its stat spreads, here is what I used on the screen right now, along with the rental code for this team for those who want to hop on ladder and just have fun with the King of the Reggies in a new way. If you like what you saw so far, please consider hitting the subscribe button. And if you want to be a part of these videos or just hang out and chill, consider following me on Twitch as well. If you aren't so sure that my streams are right for you, I also started a VOD channel for anyone to catch previous streams and see if they like the experience before actually joining them. All right, enough rambling. Let's get into some games. That's the thumbnail that I commissioned for a video. And it's currently my most popular video on my channel right now. So I'm very happy about it. I'm very proud of it. And what was it? It was kind of like the start essentially of a new, I have to re-sign in. Oh my. Okay, so I don't know what to do here. He did Swords Dance on me, and now I'm kind of terrified. Crush Grip into Groudon plus the swap into Pelipper, I hope is going to mitigate or stop any damage that I would have to necessarily worry about. Because I did get my skill swap. I did get huge power Regigigas off. Yeah, Groudon out here, doing a little dance, making a little love. Oh, he's getting down tonight. P-Blades. Okay, so he did go for the P-Blades. Doesn't affect Pelipper. How much are we hitting Gigas for? Oh, we live! All right, you ready for this? This is full power Gigas. Where's the Groudon? Where's the Groudon plushie? We're pulling it. We're running it back. We take the Gigas and we crush the Groudon and we go yeet. We're gonna go for the wide guard this turn and we're just gonna see what happens. If he goes Dazzling Gleam, if he genuinely presses Dazzling Gleam, Bleakwind Storm, I'm gonna laugh at his face so much. This is the Gen 4 supremacy over Stark's love for Gen 3 right now. If he pressed Dazzling Gleam plus Bleakwind Storm, oh my god. This man is actually seething right now. Please, please, please tell me he plus Bleakwind too. Oh my god. He loses his Tailwind now too on top of all of that. That was the disrespect right there. You think Instin's gonna do anything? Dude, I have Clear Amulet. Probably presses Fake Out into Gigas here. So like Gigas is gonna die. Or do I, you know what? No. Gigas was a good boy. This is gonna be a very dick thing to do. I'm gonna let Gigas die this turn. I'm gonna see if I can set up Wide Guard. If he fakes out into Gigas, it's pretty whatever. He faked out Pelipper. That's kind of rough, but it's fine. If this man is choiced, are all Flutter... Okay, if this Flutter main is actually choiced right now, I can kind of revolve Wide Guards on my team. We actually were able to crush grip the Groudon. Oh my god, he's actually choiced. I can alternate Wide Guards. Dude! And then I outspeed Incin, right? I naturally outspeed Incin, so it doesn't even matter. I just kill Flutter main this turn. I should have kept Flutter main alive. I should have kept Flutter main alive, killed the Instant, so that way I could have kept cycling through Wide Guards. I am so sorry that that happened, but that was freaking hilarious. Let me see Medicham. Let me see Medicham fake out. We're gonna fake out the Instant into Weather Ball, and let's just see how much we can do. Unless he quits right here, right now. Okay. Fake out, stop his turn. Let me see how much Weather Ball's gonna do. Let me see it. Let me see it. Who needs Zacian? If he leads with Kyogre, okay. Well, it doesn't matter. Even if they fake out Gigas is pretty whatever. He gets his Reflect off, which is not great, but it's pretty fine. We still get Skill Swap off, which is the bigger thing out of the three. Gigas doesn't get to act to this turn, but it's totally fine because now Gigas just goes Regigigas will go first this turn coming up right now. Those were words. But now we also have to respect Will-O-Wisp. Actually, we do outspeed. You know what? Yeah, I'm just going to Helping Hand into Instant Spot, and we don't have to probably waste a Terra here. Unless this Instant, for whatever reason, is max speed.
Oh, shit. Here we go again.
Right here, right now.
They ask you how you are, you just have to say that you're fine when you're not really fine, but you just can't get into it.
That's no. Whatever. Instant dies now. Don't have to worry about Will-O-Wisp ever again. But that's still stupid. Shouldn't happen. Shouldn't work like that. Nope. I don't care. I hope you get paralyzed. Let's go! Alright. Who's Horsepower and why are you saying hi to them? Well, say hello to my little Horsepower. Maybe, did you think maybe it's just somewhere out there it's 420 right now and they're just like, hi, Horsepower. I'm gonna send in Landorus here. We go for the Wide Guard and let's just see if you go in for the Origin Pulse. Origin Pulse? Easy read. Spirit Break into Gigas is not gonna do too much damage. Clear Amulet, also, that was a crit. Jesus Christ. Earth Power is the way to go. It's just on the off chance that Kyogre survives. I would need a Terra Poison here. All right, so Earth Power is going to do... It chunks. It chunked enough. Ice Beam. Okay. Okay. That was a really good Terra then. Crush Grip. Doesn't kill, but now Origin Pulse is actually very useless. Spirit Break into Gigas. We live enough. We're fine. We're fine. Kyogre using Protect this turn is totally fine because I wasn't going to double into it this time because I knew at least one... Well, no, he gets leftover healing now, but I just double into it next turn now. One shots. Nice. That is... Oh, because of crit. We can definitely hit someone back. He doesn't even go for it. I don't even kill. What fresh hell is this? Why would you go... Okay, interesting. Choices are being made right now, ladies and gentlemen. Thunderbolt. Okay, so he just wanted to confirm the kill here. That makes sense. That makes sense. Okay, I can understand this. He had to put a lot of effort into killing Regigigas there, so which is actually nice for us. I love... Let's just take a moment to, like, take in, like, those three Titans looking down, or, like across the battlefield, and then there's just Medicham. I'm going to take this turn, because I feel like Kyogre's just going to spam Protect here. What a read. We fake out Raging Bolt, and then after, we just confirm the kill onto him instead. Boom. Nice. Rain stopped on top of that. Yeah, ass game. And reflect. Oh my god. I was doing all of that through screens this whole time. Oh my god. Oh my gosh. Helping hand, sacred sword. Kill. Boop. Nice. If I Terra, that would have been like the most beautiful play. I was hovering it. I hovered it and everything. How the hell? How fast does that Incineroar need to be to outspeed Gigas? We're going on a journey together. Regigigas, right, is 110 base speed. 100 base speed. Okay, either way. Incineroar is like 60. He outsped me when I wasn't in slow start. I just need to know for myself how that Incin actually outsped me. So 120 versus 80. That's how fast the Incineroar had to be. This Gigas had 1 point into speed. Incineroar had to have been like max speed, or if not close enough to max speed. How does that happen? Ah! You like the second movie more than the first one. But no, you can't say that, because in your next message, I did skim. After some thought and talking to another Mamma Mia fan, I did gain more appreciation for the first one, so you might like it the same amount now. Don't say that! That it's better than the first one, because you literally said it! I have receipts! This is a VOD now! You can't say that in this household! Get the fuck out! No, don't stay, please. I pay attention, that's all I'm saying. Okay, if he spiky shields, like, both Pokemon turn 1, I'm kind of okay with that. Man, Horn leeched into Medicham. I don't know how to feel about this, other than say goodbye to your Ogerpon. If I win this fight now, it's gonna be in the video. Just for you, Chris, if this fight wins now, that's gonna be in the video because I want to include that as a clip. Thunder's kick into the Regigigas that doesn't care. Boop. Hee hee. Idiot. Say goodnight. He sashed. I have been sashed! Ah! And now I've been double poisoned! Ah! Oh, okay. Just the one. I'm okay with that. Wait. What? Thing doesn't have toxic debris? Hello? That's not good. That's not good. That's not good! How did I get genuinely outbaited and played like that? Whoops. Oh, wait. He killed himself. Oh, yeah. Calyrex is kind of his last mon. I should have just totally sent out Zacian. Whoops. Oh. Boy. Mother. Damn it. Mother. I need to start swearing in dolphin right now. It doesn't matter because I'll win the whole thing eventually. Just for the flex. Just for the flex. Unless he Terra steals. Do people play Terra Ice Rider? That's kind of cool. I'm doing this for the flex just so that way Regigigas gets the footage here. But I am curious. Oh, thank God. Okay, I do one shot. All right, congratulations, Chris. It's going in the video.